It is about 5:25 on this Wednesday morning. Finally, a calmer day to work with. So honestly, a pretty short weathercast here because if you know me, you know I'm always focused on the next storm system. But here's the thing, there are none. We're just going to enjoy some warmer and calm weather for the next several days. I have one chance of rain, and it's not even until next week. If anything, we might get some morning fog in the stable and sometimes stagnant weather pattern. We get high pressure when this happens. That does mean the air does compress down towards the ground. If some of that moisture is trapped in the valleys, that can oftentimes lead to fog. But we're not actually seeing any of it being reported as of this morning either. So it seems like it is really smooth sailing ahead of us. Today's high temperatures, upper 40s and even pushing 50s for central Washington here. And it is uphill for the rest of this week. Tomorrow we'll be into the 50s for the first time this year in 2025. And we just keep going uphill from there. On Saturday, March 1st, 57 degrees for the high temperature, not quite a record high. The records will start getting into the 60s as we enter March. I believe it's March 9th is our first ever 70-degree day on record. So it can get this warm, and it will be at least in the 50s through this upcoming weekend, and even our low temperatures will just barely stay at or even above the freezing mark. So with a calm day to work with here and without having to just kind of worry about that next storm system, I thought it'd be a good chance to actually recap our winter season. A couple days left officially of the meteorological winter season. What really stood out here is yes, temperatures are pretty much near average over the 3 months combined, but we are way above on precipitation, but way below on snowfall. So this was a very rainy winter season that we had. And of course, it was January and December where it just rained and rained and we couldn't even get any snowfall really until this month. And even at near 30 inches of snow on the season, even that might be a bit artificially high because that's the airport observation. That's where we get our official records. We definitely saw a lot of situations where it snowed a lot less over downtown. Unfortunately, Phelps Field does not officially keep snowfall records themselves, so we don't have a good comparison there. But we're not worried about any snow or really any rain moving forward here. The next 5 days are dry, and many of them are going to be in the 50s.